Oh. Hey, werewolf girl, how's it going today? Slow burner. Aren't you in epics? Just in case you're just watching and not listening. Oh, not too bad, Led Zeppelin. Or werewolf girl. Fuck. Hey, John, how's it going? Well, it's nice that you're here. But you never know, you might be needed X channel in case something happens. LED. Nah, I don't like that. Lead. WG. That's what I'll call you. WG. Oh, fuck. Well, now let me check in my pickle trunk and see what I got. Hey, Trigo, this is going out to you. Oh. Yeah, I was over watching Epics, John. I knew he was live. I was over there giving him some up, giving him some watch time.
Ouch.
How's things going with you? I know you said fine in chat, but
Getting there. Yeah. I need to roll a joint. What in the hell?
what?
What in God's name is that? Yeah, that's what's cool about it.
I don't have any more weed, so I have to hot knife.
Don't go burning your fingers off, Myron.
What's that?
Don't go burning your fingers off
No.
or setting fire to your beard.
Ooh. Mm. So what you up to today? What kind of weed you smoking?
Just got some fresh bud.
A no-name product, or is it
Now, a friend of mine grows it. It's all organic.
indica or sativa?
I don't know what he calls it. All I know is it's damn good.
Hey, hippie, how's it going? The fucking site where I was getting my really cheap weed closed down.
Damn.
Yeah.
No fair.
I was getting a pound for $200.
Damn. That's cheap.
Yeah, it was only shake and trim, but it was guaranteed to be 31%. And you can see where they added keef to it to bring it up to whatever percentage. Well, 31.
If it makes you happy, it's all that matters.
Well, I don't really get high on anything because of the pain I'm in.
Yeah, I understand that.
I I can't even tell when I'm high except for I get a dry mouth.
Did you say, sorry, Myron, did you say yesterday you tore your diaphragm?
Yeah,
Oh, damn, man.
it's diaphragm or the pleura, and the pleura is the sac around the diaphragm.
Yeah, I know. I had a friend who did that many, many years ago. He still has issues.
Well, they can't even find it to sew it up. I quit going to the fucking doctors because all it does is cause me pain and they don't do anything for me.
Yeah, it's a bastard. I fractured my back in 4 places. The doctor doesn't know how I still could walk.
Yeah. I'm
That's
not.
what some idiot talk you into driving a Porsche.
Mm.
The doctor won't give me shit, so I just get weed and it keeps me relatively comfortable.
Yeah. Well, weed helps a little bit.
Yeah, at least makes it slightly livable.
Well, I don't know about that. I guess so.
Sorry, I need to get some more sleep.
Need an afternoon nap.
Yeah, need a nap. Staying up late working in that stupid fucking truck.
I'm talking to Epic on the phone right now, John. Wow. Hi, how's it going?
What's up, am I wrong?
Oh, not too much.
Right on.
Hey, John Hobbs, I took 3,000 milligrams of magic mushrooms, 2,400 milligrams of THC, and I smoked weed the whole fucking time, and it never really got me high. It didn't really do nothing. And I think it's all because of the pain. Hey, you got a different angle today.
Well, my
You're
phone's charged.
oh.
Yeah, this is where I usually do it, but my phone hasn't been charged lately. Well, in fact, the other day when I dropped out, my phone died. And it was plugged in the whole time. I don't know why it wasn't charging, but I got it all charged up right now.
These are like your cupboards.
Yeah, it's a red something.
Yeah. No, they look nice. John Hobbs, I could go. I could go a week without smoking, and when I start back up, I just go right back to smoking the same way I was before I quit, even after a week. I don't want to quit for longer because even a week is too long.
Right?
But I've had to in the past, and that's how I know this.
Well, edibles are all right, but I have to eat like 400 milligrams to really fill them.
Well, I made two, they were 20% medical weed, and I made a tincture out of it with Everclear and tried that, and it really didn't do nothing for me. So I boiled all the fucking alcohol off her. Now I had the oil from 2 ounces, and I took that and put her into a fucking brownie mix, made brownies. And then I ate 1/5 of that fucking brownie pan at once. And boy, I had troubles getting up. After I got up, I was good, but first, and it only happened twice, but fuck, I got up and I slipped and I fell and I laughed at myself, and then I was sitting outside and I fucking slipped out there when I went to get up, and I thought that was funnier now too. But then after that, it didn't really. I was done with the ride. Doesn't last long. Hey, Clayton.
What's up, Clayton?
I know, John, and I try that too, but it just don't work. I'm just so much pain that nothing really helps.
Yeah, I like to switch it up too. I can't smoke the same thing. Of course, I switch up, every 3 or 4 days. You know, but I have a one thing and start smoking on another.
Yeah,
It seems to help, once because if you smoke something for a month or 2 months straight, I don't seem to get high off it anymore. Or I do, but not like I
yeah,
should.
yeah. You get sort of used to it,
Yeah,
and you can get smoke weed with a lesser THC, and you can still get high off of it, whereas you couldn't get high off the stuff that you take all the time.
absolutely. The stuff I smoke's anywhere from 17 to 24%.
Yeah, that's mostly what I've had too, except for the shake.
Well,
But I'm pretty.
it works. I like the different weeds. I mean, I can see a different high with the different weeds, and there's some I like for daytime, some I like for nighttime.
Well, because they don't have really effect on me. It don't matter what I smoke when. I can get 24% indica and smoke it, and I might not talk quite as much as I would on sativa,
Diva. Yeah.
but I won't go to sleep or nothing.
Well, I loved when I first started getting high and laughing your ass off and getting the munchies and shit.
That was a
Of course, they,
long time ago.
they call me red eye because my eyes get red still. I can't pretend like I never smoked weed because my eyes always got red as fuck. So that's why I named my concrete company was Red Eye Concrete.
uh, and it works two ways. Because red eye is also a name of for booze. So
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
uh, they're called blue meanies, John. Oh, I don't know what was in the frickin' gummies that I ate, but I got blue meanie here, and I did 12 or 13 grams one day, and it didn't have much of an effect. So I waited a couple of weeks and ate them a different way, and I got pretty high for a while.
Yeah, those ones I had in June and July, man, they were nuts. 15 minutes and you were shrooming already. %.
Well, I'm surprised that fucking Maui Wowie is only 18 or 17%. Because fuck, that had people hallucinating when I was young.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about hallucinating, but
Well, we were seeing shadows look like fucking big holes in the road. You know, you have a shadow across the road in the wintertime on snow.
Oh yeah.
And the guys, I'd take them out, get them stoned, because didn't take much weed. A fucking pinner got 4 guys stoned. And fuck, driving back to camp, they'd be, watch out for that canyon. Fuck, they were fucked up. But then I smoked that shit one time. I pulled into a lease, turned around, and parked my truck. So all I had to do was just drive ahead. We smoked some weed, sat there for a few minutes talking, and none of us could figure out how to get out of there for a bit. We just didn't fucking know what to do.
The good old days.
Yeah. I smoked some weed. It was called African Spearhead. And it looked just like one of those Zulu spearheads. Like the bud was about fucking that long at least. And just tight. And fuck me, I'd smoke a good joint of that. I lay down on the couch and not be able to get up for 3 hours. It was a shit when the TV went off and there was just snow.
Oh yeah.
Too fucking lazy to get up. I should have shut it off. I think I gotta have about 11%, John. If I don't have that, I start noticing that the levels go down.
Yeah, I've got weed that'll get you high for about 5 minutes and then you're asleep.
Oh. I wish we could send it through the mail because I'd say, send me just one joint of that. I would like to see how it works on me.
Yeah.
Are you right over by Vancouver, John? Because north of Vancouver, well, what Molly's Reach used to be a TV show called The Beachcombers. Well, if you go to that where it's filmed, you can just lay out there and fucking eat magic mushrooms all day long. People go down there with garbage bags and pick 2 or 3 garbage bags full. But here I just order it online. And I've grown some of my own too. You can buy
You know,
kits.
mushrooms?
Yeah. You can buy magic mushroom kits up here.
My son's grown some before. Pain in the ass, from what I remember.
Ah, so John remembers the old Hawaiian.
Acapulco Gold.
You know, oh, what the hell? This is my first or second year out of work, so 19 or 20. 3 of us sat down, and one night we smoked an ounce. And we thought that was a lot of smoking, but fuck me. Not compared to nowadays.
It's still a lot. Me and my buddy, I went camping overnight one time, and like we'd jump in the lake, get out, smoke a joint, hike up a little bit, sit in the middle of the creek, the water flowing around us, take big old rips off the steamroller, go up a little further, take one out of a pipe. Like, yeah, we smoked an ounce in 24 hours, just going through the mountain woods and shit and having a good time.
We did it in 6, maybe 7.
Hours?
Yeah. We were sitting around the kitchen table bullshitting, bottle of vodka and a pitcher of water, and it was, I just rolled one here, you better roll one too, and it just kept going around the table like that.
Good night.
I can't remember if it did, John. I don't have any of my old seeds anymore, which is a shame because I used to have quite a bit. Of course, at 40 years old, it's hard to say if they'd be any good anymore.
Yeah, most of them, they say only last 5 years maximum, but that could be just bullshit. Who knows? I don't know.
They also say if you look on some salt boxes, that salt uh, loses its power or something by the best before date, which is bullshit because salt will live forever.
Yeah.
But it did, I don't know if it still does, but it did say on the boxes that they'd have a best before date on salt.
Huh.
It's they try to sell everything.
Right. Well, see, that's one thing with the seeds. I know the United States, some agriculture places have seeds that are heirlooms. That's what I was looking for the other day. Stuff
Yeah,
that's been around hundreds of years, the old stuff.
yeah.
And they've got a place. So I know you can keep seeds for years and years and they'll still work if you take care of them right.
Well, there is seeds been found in the pyramids somewhere, and supposedly they got some to grow.
Uh,
It's if it's in the perfect conditions, just cool enough and not too
yeah,
dry.
that's the thing. It's got to be the right temperature and sealed right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just put all mine in a sealable jar.
I have some in folds like you used to get cocaine. I have some in jars. I just have some in
Right, I
plastic
remember you
bags.
in Seattle, John. Yeah, I used to have it in old film rolls. 2 or 3 film containers just about full.
Oh yeah. I like to keep my weed in film containers and seeds and shit.
Uh, but when we were getting lots of free seeds, everybody was just fucking throwing them away, really.
Yeah. Well, I've thrown seeds out at friends' places and other places, and they've started growing.
We have them, they'll grow up here, but they don't get time to finish.
Right. We planted some the police station one time, and they got God. I'll bet you 16 inches tall before they figured out what they were. We'd go check and see if they were growing and shit. This is back before cameras were everywhere.
Yeah. Well, now you just got to walk and kind of flick a couple with your thumb while you're walking past.
Yeah.
And if you get lucky and flick it while water sprinkler is on, might have a good chance of it starting, anyways.
Well, if it dirt's wet and it's hot out, it'll probably germinate.
Yeah.
I was starting my seeds in a rag with water in a dark spot for a couple of days till they crack open.
Well, I've been soaking mine for up to 16, 17 hours in water, and then I put them between some paper towels. Same thing as you.
Yeah.
Holds moisture and heat.
Yeah, I just put them in the paper towel and get it wet. Keep it wet for a day or two, depending.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got our seeds in today at work for spring for planting and stuff.
Yeah.
Got the display set up. Yeah, I was getting all excited. Yeah, it's getting that time. It's a sign it's around the corner. I mean, last year I could have planted probably mid June, last week of June, and been probably mid June and got away with it last year.
Uh,
Or not June, April. But there's times I've not planted till June 12th. I think the latest I've ever planted.
yeah, you could do that because you don't get cold as soon as we do.
Right. Well, lately it's been December, January before we've been getting snow.
Yeah, and here, usually by you want everything off of the fields by the end of October, even before then, because that's Halloween, and about 50% of the time there's snow on Halloween.
Yeah, I'll have collard greens and cabbage and some root stuff still in the ground around then, but most of my other plants are already done.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think I had collard greens going this year till about almost December.
hmm.
But they like the cold. They're one of those that really grow in the cold, like Brussels sprouts and shit.
Yeah.
They're hardy in the cold. They're not, and they get sweeter once it gets cold.
I should think I should plant some more radishes.
They grow up there good where it's nice and cold, huh? Cool.
Yeah, they grow good in the summertime outside because they grow so fast.
Yeah, I
But
got to grow mine in the early spring and then in the fall again. The midsummer, it's too hot. They won't grow.
yeah, well,
Same with like my peas. I got to get them in early. Corn, peas, and the stuff that takes the cold too, you can get in early.
yeah. It's there's very few places up here that corn will grow.
Hell, it'll grow just about anywhere. You know what I mean? No.
Yeah.
It'll grow. You don't need really great dirt for it to grow. It's an easy, but it's a it takes up a lot of room for your yield.
Yeah.
Yes, this place I'm going to start working. This guy's part of the family at the farm my son works at. He's one of the family members from them, but he has his own little side deal.
Oh yeah.
And then I know he just picked up another gig that is worth $1 million a year, just in this co-op. Just drop off to people's houses and they sell it to certain people or their caterers or whatever they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we told him to get that account when that other company closed down because they had that account, and he picked it up. And it's $1 million year thing. He gained $1 million off it, but it'll probably only spend 450,000.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, John, I grow in Utah outside.
What's that?
I was telling John Hobbs that I grow outside in Utah. In the city that is so salty. Well, I'm at 45,000 feet above sea level.
Holy
Then
fuck.
I move up the hill, and you know, I'm right at the bottom of the mouth of the canyon, so it's all hills up. There goes up to the peak right above my house is 11,000 above sea level.
Damn. I know I'm not that high up. Think I'm about 1,000 feet above.
Yeah, this peak right above my house is called Lone Peak. It's the highest peak on the Wasatch Front here in Utah, but not in the Rocky Mountains. I don't even think in Utah. I think Kings Peak might be higher in Utah as far as our peaks go. It might be 12,000 something.
100 feet. You might want to move a little bit more uphill there, John.
Hey, Big Matt, how you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah, hi, Matt.
Yeah, I need to go get a video. Maybe I'll go Sunday before the race, and if I don't go golfing, see if the mountain goats are right up the hill here. Get a video of them.
Yeah. A lot of people, I think, would like that.
Man, it's funny. It's those big boys. They just stand proud and they're shiny white, and then you got some that are all raggedy and small. But you can tell the dominant ones because they're always pristine.
Yeah.
They always look good.
Well, I didn't know it until a couple of years ago, but northern BC, they have lots of jade up there.
Is that a short like goat?
What's that?
They have jade. What do you call them?
Yeah, jade. It's just jade. It's a
Oh, you
green
mean the
rock.
mineral?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have big fucking rocks. They cut them with a steel cable.
Yeah, that's green, right?
Yeah.
Or, no,
If I wasn't in such bad shape, I would think about driving up there and fucking buying a load. Because they sell them for about $5 or $6 a chunk. Well, fuck, that's up there. Buy them fuckers and bring them down here. You're gonna have a, sell it for $10 or $15 a chunk.
there's all
I,
kinds of way to make money.
yeah, there's all kinds of dreams that I could do. It's pretty hard for me to make money.
Well, yeah. Well, now I mean, but there's all kinds of ways to make money
Yeah,
that people, not a regular job or anything. You can still make a lot of money at it. In fact, live real good in some situations.
yeah.
Doll sheep. Are those the white ones with the straight
With
black
brown
horns?
hair. Yeah, they got the curled horns.
We've got the Rocky Mountain
Sheep.
sheep. Yeah, right up here. They're further. They're about 40 miles south of me. Well,
Uh,
maybe not even that. But as long as I lived here, I didn't know till like 5 years ago that these goats crossed over into the other canyon. Then one day I was driving up that canyon and I seen them, like four of them, run across the road. I'm like, what in the hell? But it's quite rocky and piney and stuff right above on these mountains.
uh,
There's some good hiking trails, and man, we should just get our backpacks and some food and stuff, crackers, peanut butter, dehydrated stuff, and we just hike in half a day's hike and just camp and stay there for 2 or 3 days. And
well, never did much hiking because a lot of the guys I went with, fuck, we couldn't pack enough beer for the cocksuckers.
well, that's why you take moonshine.
Well,
Everywhere,
I'd pack in vodka for myself, but three guys, we went out fishing, me and three other guys, and I can't remember, they took 12 or 15 fucking cases of beer. I had one bottle of vodka, maybe 2. But fuck.
When I was Boy Scouts, I used to pitch my tent about 30 yards away from everybody else because I smoked weed and cigarettes, and I would take cherry vodka. My sister or someone to buy it for me, and I'd just drink that. That's on scout camp.
Yeah.
There's only 2 of us that drank and smoked, so me and him hung out away from everybody else. Yeah, we're going to our tent.
Oh. I gotta see what's going on here.
Yeah, I'm never close to that. He should make that thing smaller. I had my mug right up in the camera, didn't I?
Hmm?
Yeah, I was like this the whole time, right there in the. I don't usually try to get my face right in it.
Well, it's nice to be able to see your face once in a while.
Yeah, it is. That's why I do it sometimes.
Usually like this, it's dark, can't see your face. See the cigarette light and the flag.
All right.
And general outline of you, but
And that's fine.
yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, there's bighorn, mule deer, elk. Yeah, I was going to work last year. I think it was in the springtime. And I was crossing a bridge, and I said, I'm just going to look down, see how the river's doing, how high it is. And yeah, there's 3 big old bucks walking straight through the middle of the river. And I flipped around to go get a picture, but by the time I got to where I could get their picture, they were off to the side a little bit, but still standing there off the bank.
Yeah.
And I wish I could have got them walking straight down the middle on a picture. That was a good looking shot. One time I was going up the canyon and seen 2 moose, and one only had 1 horn. The one got knocked off or something. That other one was humping it, basically, showing dominance.
Yeah.
I've never seen that, 2 males doing that as far as elk and deer and moose. I've seen them fighting and stuff, but not mounting up.
No, I don't think I've ever heard of it even.
Yeah, my fucking buddy. See, he did meth and shit, but he smoked pot before and he quit. But we'd get to the job site, and you'd like, here, buddy, here, buddy, here, buddy, you stone, buddy, you bum, here, buddy, you want another one, buddy, here. Tried to let everybody know I was stoned, even in front of the customers and shit. I'm like, God, you're an idiot. Because I didn't give a shit anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, the guys around here, there was a boss, and he didn't usually show up very often. Well, he did. He was around for the pours, and he'd go buy beer for the guys, maybe some food. and then he would just leave them to finish it.
Boy, this sure is nice being home this early. I have the house to myself now for a couple hours every day. I haven't had that in years.
What's it going to be like after you change jobs?
We'll all be here at night after work and she at the same time. You make dinner. No, you make it. No, I'm going to bed, or I'm leaving. Who knows?
Yeah. I'll make dinner anytime. You just do the dishes.
Well, that's what I'm all about. I haven't. That's what my son says. You haven't done dishes in a year and a half. I said, well, I cook dinner all the time.
Yeah.
Especially now with this new schedule. I learned this last night. I figured out if I don't have dinner going by this certain time, it'll still be cooking or just eating at the time I got to go to bed. So I got to start eating a lot earlier.
Yeah.
And if I'm making dinner and you guys aren't home, I'm making it and you guys are eating it.
Yeah, you should be
You get
eating
here.
about maybe 4 o'clock.
So I try to eat around 6 or 7 right now. I try to be in bed by 8:30.
Yeah, I guess that's not too bad.
Well, I was lived off 5 hours of sleep for so long, and then when I had that surgery, man, I got used to sleeping, and man, I can sleep now. I want to. I don't mind getting 8 or 9 hours now.
I get about 8 now. Well, 7.5. So you do a lot of fishing there, John? Uh, uh,
And it's Friday already. Man,
yeah,
well, that's one thing I got this schedule too. I don't have to work 3 days in a row at the most.
yeah, yeah. It really does break up the week like that.
Yeah. I mean, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it's the weekend again. I go in Monday and Tuesday and have a day off.
Yeah,
2 o'clock and all's well. So that's pretty crazy what's going on up there right now.
oh yeah,
I was watching Josh's and then I watched Epic's a little bit.
yeah. But gotta do it.
So everybody's got to stand up across the world with them. They are. That's the thing. It's not a Canada or American thing, or as people close their minds to in their own countries or UK thing, it's everywhere. The governments are tyrannical as hell, and we need to slow them down until, hey, you know?
Well, somebody said that there's 80 countries in the same situation as Canada. But I don't really see the US being in that situation because they haven't really put out a convoy or anything, have they?
Well, yeah, I've heard a lot of talk about it, but I haven't seen nothing
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
Hell, I'd go to Washington if I could afford to.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be out of money 2 days down the road.
Yeah, if I left home, try to go. When I ran out of gas, I would not have enough money to put enough gas in the tank to get me home.
That still blows my mind that you said you filled your truck up once a year. That's awesome.
Yeah, I was thinking of phoning down there and seeing when was the last time I got my oil changed.
We don't have you on record. Yeah, I don't. It's weird. It's 2 o'clock. I'm home. It's like I'm jittery. Like I should be doing something at this time of day. You know.
Yeah.
Well, I probably should be. I should probably do some dishes one of the hours today. Surprise them. But then, nah, I don't think
Hide them all in the oven.
so. Not if
Say
I'm
you,
cooking tonight, and pretty sure I am because none of them will be home till I'm about ready to eat.
yeah.
I would love to live by myself with a dog or two and a couple of chickens and rabbits or something. Maybe a goat running around.
I wouldn't even mind a couple of them miniature horses.
Yeah, but they're expensive if you're not going to eat them.
Yeah. So's a dog, though.
Yeah, but they sure do keep you company. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, up here, if you buy a dog, it could cost you up to $1,000 or more easily.
just for a
Unless
basic dog.
that's for bulldogs, I think was that one place. Uh, Small chihuahuas go for big money.
Why?
Damned if I know.
Well,
But and those bulldogs,
we don't eat as much.
they were fucking $800 a piece, and that was 20 years or so ago. So who knows how much they would be worth now? But there's just too much the wrong fucking dogs to buy. Yeah, John. They have so many health problems. They're no fucking good. And that one's humans and their interfering that made French bulldogs have a lot of health problems.
My buddy across the street's got an American bulldog. That damn thing's huge.
Well, up here, I heard in the city closest to me, a little place called Grand Prairie, uh, the junkies would steal the dogs out of your vehicle and go sell
Oh, Yorkshires. A lot of people, I guess they're expensive in a lot of places, and people steal those little Yorkshires a lot. Know that. See, I don't want one that small. I mean, I feel like I'm going to smash it. I like when, 12 inches, 12, 16 inches off the ground, up their head. I don't know, maybe bigger than that. Mid-sized dog.
them. Yeah,
Well, I like all of them, but of course. But I had a red nose. What's it called? Yeah, they were really good when they were doing those jumping dogs, chasing something in the water and getting their distance.
yeah. I've seen
Can't
those.
remember the name.
Yeah,
I think a red dog too.
yeah.
But she was cool as fuck. She would sit in the window and wait for me to come home all day, and my ex would just get irritated as hell. She'd jump in the window of my truck and sit in there, and she'd try to get her out, and my dog would just turn her head away, like, no. She,
Uh,
that dog, yeah, she died, what, 8 years ago? I haven't had a dog since, but yeah, the love dogs give you is, you know, unconditional. It's awesome. Yeah, John, pit bulls have always been good with kids. If you raise dogs right, well, I'll bet you 95% of them are great. There's some dogs that are just born that are shitheads. You know, that's just fact.
yeah. Dogs have different personalities, just like humans.
Absolutely. Some oh, it's like these two puppies my neighbor's got right now. They're pit bull and I think black Labrador. That's what they look like to me. He says he don't know, but he said they're supposed to be pit bull. So they're totally opposite to their sisters.
Joe Cool, that's old news. Fuck me, they got the fucking grader out again?
How you doing, Joe Cool? YouTube stuff, man, I'm telling you. Probably. But, I don't know either. I guess feeding around 2 times a day.
Yeah, I know, Joe. It 2 or 3 days ago is when I heard it. At least 2, 3 days ago. A lot of people don't even talk about him much anymore. Well, see, Joe, John Hobbs does not support him on here. So I don't care what John is doing at somebody else's panel, but he's been a nice guy on here. Okay.
Right.
So what are you going to make for supper?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Last night I just did a butternut squash and a head of cauliflower.
Oh, yeah, Joe, I know he's, uh, they've been dropping him for days now.
Well, ain't that some shit?
Yeah, there's not too many people that are following him anymore, I don't think. It's been freaking near a week, I think, maybe since I first seen. Now my memory's not that good, but I think since I first seen the pictures of the little rat. What the fuck? Oh, first time I've seen that. That grader has 4, 6, 8, 10 wheel drive.
What, going by your house?
Yeah, it's going east west. I'm on north south,
Okay.
but I can see him right out the window that just went down the street.
Right on.
See, Joe Cool, I've never followed him, so I don't really even care. His deep voice didn't impress me much.
What was that, fake video? Edited or all that
I don't
shit?
know. I don't know.
Yeah, see, anything I put up on YouTube's gonna be raw footage because I don't know how to edit shit. I don't even, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I don't know how to edit shit out either. That's why I only do lives.
I'm
Well,
lucky to even
not
be on
only.
the fucking phone doing what I'm doing.
Uh,
Fucking bullshit technology anyway. I need to just check my phone away and not have internet shit, back the way I was.
we'll have internet in one room or something so as it's not on you all the time. Because when you got the phone, you can't get away from it. Anybody. You're on call 24 hours a day.
Well, that's why I hated cell phones for many years, and I just barely got one, and I really don't like having one.
Yeah.
And now I'm on this shit and YouTube, and here we are.
Yeah.
Fucking put myself fucking where drama's going on everywhere and shit all the time, and I don't even give a fuck and about all the drama shit. I'm trying to talk to people around the world and shit, and and have good times and relate to people and shit.
Yeah.
That's what I can do.
Okay, Joe. Oh, fuck.
LT man, how you
Hey,
doing?
who, me? Oh, LT. Hey, LT.
How's that wind?
By the time I'm done taking 3 tokes, the top of the can is hot from the knife going into the oil.
I'll be right back.
And now, LT man, which boss are you talking about? The boss at work or the boss at home? And from what I remember, she's kind of the boss both ways. So if you're hiding from the boss at work, cool. Well, just go sit on the roof and smoke a bunch of weed. They'll never find you up there. And if you don't snore, fuck, you can go to sleep in a lot of places. Hide from the boss. Oh, fuck, that's balmy.
That's balmy. Another one.
It is 1 degree here, but with the wind, it feels like minus 17.
Wind is awesome.
Yeah.
You gotta love the wind.
Well, it has its
fucks everything.
purposes. It has its purposes. It aerates water in the lake so the fish can live.
The air, yeah.
And in the summertime, it brings in warm air for us, but in the wintertime, it also brings in the fucking cold air.
Oh wow, look what just came on. Canada and USA in shuffling. Is that what it's called, shuffling?
So you heard that we got some fucking pricks in Ottawa that can't even speak English, and they're using them as pigs, and they can't speak French either. Speculating on maybe they're Russians.
Do you speak French?
Nope.
Bonjour, comment allez-vous?
Yeah, I know that much too.
Bienvenue, messieurs-vous.
Come see, come saw. Moji Cully's Tabernacle.
I know how to say hi. Oui, yeah.
Yeah, that's all I
Apology
learned.
français and all the, the one-liners.
I had no wish or want to take fucking French in school, but I was forced to.
I wanted to take French. I got to choose which language, and I chose French. I only took it for a half a semester. So, something like El Chapelle, whatever your name is, or something like that. I think I did pretty good for what I had and still remember.
Yeah. Well, I think I picked up more French just by being around Frenchmen. Because there's lots of French close to where I live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought they were Canadians.
Yeah. French Canadian.
Dual citizenship,
That's what they keep fucking telling us. We're French Canadian.
All right.
Nah, it could be just fucking Canadian or ship out.
Right.
They'll be. Actually, I'm thinking that Quebec wanted to fucking separate before. Why don't they separate now and they could fucking take Trudeau with them? And the rest of Canada will be pretty fucking happy, I think. Ooh.
Yeah, California can fuck off too.
Hey, it's that chick.
Welcome by.
No. She's in the W180 loader. She's picking snow up off the corners and stacking them up on out of the way.
Yeah.
And she's pretty fucking close to my age, I think. She might be 10 years, maybe 10 years younger than me.
Well, she might want to hang out and talk.
Yeah, I think she's married.
That doesn't mean she might not want to hang out and talk.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a good day, John.
Yeah. Don't work too hard, John.
Yeah, you can poke a little fun at her.
Yeah, not much luck of that happening. Don't really have any interest anymore. Don't wake up with a Woody anymore.
Well, they have pills for that.
Yeah, but I'm afraid it might be just like most of the other pills I've taken, acting like placebos.
True that.
And uh, Coors Light, fuck. Yeah, well, in Puerto Rico, they got no taste for beer, I'll tell you.
My son buys Coors Light all the time. I buy beer. I like microbrews, But the old school stuff, I like Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Hey, LT man, where you're living is too fucking hot for me.
3-inch cans. See, I remember when I was 8 years old driving down the road with my dad, he'd get a 6-pack of those tall ones and a 6-pack of the small ones, and he would let us, me and my brother, each have one of the small ones and shit. I remember driving down the road at 8 years old, out in the middle of nowhere. It's a paved road, but still nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, these kids days now, my daughter still don't drive. She's scared as hell to drive. But I get it sometimes. I mean, she drives with a lot of women.
That would be scary.
You know, she wants me to teach her, but she don't want me to teach her because she thinks all I'll do is yell at her. I says, you have to give me a chance. And if anybody's going to teach you how to drive, it should be me.
Well,
You don't know how to do it.
don't. Is there a farm you can go to around there? Well, you can take her to the salt flats or something.
Oh, I could take her out to a lot of
When she's
places.
first starting out, it's nice if she just has a big open field and she doesn't have to worry about hitting or evading anything.
Well,
It's just
that's what I
smart.
told her. I'm going to teach her first off going in the dirt and spinning and getting control of the car, and then go driving on the road.
Yeah. Yeah, I learned in the fields when I was 11.
Remember, my mom were talking about this the other day. How me and my brother used to steal the car, when we were 11 and 12 years old. And someone seen us and called her because they knew where we were at or where she was at. Well, where she was at, that guy there was a cop. And he says, well, I'll take care of this. So he came and found us. But, this is back, in the 70s. You didn't get in trouble for doing shit like that. You didn't go to jail. They didn't beat you up. They didn't try to kill you. They didn't,
That's
they
true.
didn't try to.
My brother.
They tried to be like your dad, mostly, if anything. Yeah, it looks like it's 6-5 in the ninth end in curling with Canada and the USA.
Holy fuck. I heard the men lost the other day.
Who did?
The men.
In curling? Or the hockey?
Hockey.
Canada did?
Canada lost, yeah.
To who?
I think it was Sweden, maybe.
Wow, I missed that.
Oh, LT, man, my dad, he's been dead for 37 years.
Well, may they both be resting in peace, my brothers.
Yeah.
LT. The Olive Fathers. Especially yours and mine.
No, I wish mine would have stayed around a little longer.
Mine's still around, but I don't talk to him much.
I got along good with my dad when he was alive.
I get along good with him, but it's his ex or his wife that.
Yeah.
She's just been a bitch and always has been. Can't help being one.
Yeah.
Hey, it's always a pleasure, LT, man, that's for sure. Good to see you around again. I mean, you was gone for a while. I didn't see you for a while, and glad to see you back out, hanging out with people. People you don't know. That's what's cool.
Look at who it is.
Hey, Byron. Hi, one.
Oh, that must be midnight.
Yeah.
I can't.
How
I got my
y'all
comments
two
on,
doing?
so I can't see the screen of the pictures.
It's me, Midnight Rider.
That's what I figured. I could tell by your voice
Yeah.
and the laugh. How's your day going?
Doing good. That even yesterday, I slept about all day, even today. That don't know why I'm so wore out.
Too much sex?
Did you get some last night?
I got a little.
All right.
That it didn't take long to go to sleep, but woke up early. And then now been dozing back off.
Damn. You want me to put on some music for you?
You know, music will put me to sleep.
Yes.
Well, that's good when you're in pain. If you're sleeping, you don't really feel it.
Right.
Fuck if that was it. It wasn't much of a fucking snow we had. Jesus Christ. I could only see the fourth light post. That's as far as I could see down the street yesterday. It was snowing hard enough to block a lot of the vision. Which is not usually the way it goes around here.
Let's stand up for a minute.
So how y'all two been doing?
Oh, not too bad. I heard every day, so not too bad.
Normal.
Yeah. Another day in fucking paradise.
There you go. Well, you know, everybody needs something to believe in. I believe I'll have another beer. There was some friends the other night. I was dinner. Went to take one of the girlfriend's friends home. And they showed up at my house and I drove with them. She had a bucket full of these.
Ooh.
So we're driving around. They're on ice too. And I drank 3 of them in the back of the van on the way back. I put 3 in my pocket. So yeah. Well, like, this is a girl that they'll come wake me up at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Fuck.
When they get back to the bar when I don't go with them and shit, because I don't like to go to the bar.
Yeah. I haven't been to the bar and fuck. I'm not really sure. 12, 13 years was the last time?
Well, you've seen these young guys that I've showed you on camera a few times. That my nephew and his buddies and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, these guys. Yeah, I pretty much started mentoring them about 10 years ago with them trying, because they were robbing fucking cars, fucking doing all kinds of shit, And that has taken me a while to get them to actually wake up and look. So when they hit 21, it was like, you guys are going to get out of control. And they did. But with the way the rules are now, they're not in much trouble as they should be compared to what people have been in the years previous.
Yeah.
Because of COVID. So nobody's in trouble now. Man, I cannot believe what people get away with right now because of the coddling these kids.
Well, they're coddling everybody. They're coddling the gays. Well,
Yeah,
not so much the gays, but transsexuals. I mean, it's just bullshit that some guy can get his dick whacked off and say he's a woman. No, he's just a dickless man. Really. When you get right down to it, he can call himself whatever he wants, but he's a dickless man.
You're telling me trans people when they get it whacked off?
Oh
Take it
yeah,
off?
some guys will get yeah, they get it whacked off and get an innie made out of it.
Huh.
They use the skin from the dick and make a cunt.
I didn't know they had that technology.
They've had it for quite a while now. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you learn something new every day.
And
I thought they just took pills or something that made them different.
well, they take hormones, female hormones, to raise their voice and turn them into sort of a woman. If they use the right hormones, they start growing breasts.
All right.
And if it's not big enough, they use surgery.
Well, I know because my a couple of my daughter's friends, I mean, are trans and gay or bisexual or you know.
Yeah.
But well, because it's weird because I know there's one couple, one's a boy, one's a girl born, but they're both transitioning into the other. I'm like, I don't understand it. I mean, because you already got the parts together,
Yeah.
but one wants to be the other and wants to be the other gender, if you will. I guess. I don't, you know.
Yeah. I uh
Yeah, I got a niece that's married to a female.
Well, you know, I get that part too, lesbian stuff. I didn't know they actually went through the surgery a guy does to be able to have a so-called vagina or whatever.
well, some guys only go partway through the surgery and then get themselves thrown in women's jail. They can do that. Even while they still got a dick, just because they got tits, they get
Well, yeah,
thrown.
now they can do that in girls' sports, and that's one thing I do have an opinion on.
Yeah.
I don't think that's right when the guys like the swimmer right now and come on, that's ruining women's sports, and there will be no women's sports left. That
Yeah.
just makes no sense.
No, if they want to get sex changes, they should be in a class all by themselves.
Yeah, that I mean because everybody knows it. I mean, come on. If you're born the wrong body or whatever, okay, but you were born this body, you can't compete in that sport because you feel like you're born. You have a being born in the wrong body. You have an advantage already. I
Yeah.
think. Other than that, transgender stuff, you do you. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
But with the sports thing, the girls' sports, I do have a problem with that.
And the ones that still have a dick being sent to a fucking female prison because they identify as female. They get thrown in prison and then they fucking, well, they can screw every woman in there. I've heard of it happening already. I don't know how true it is, but I heard of it happening.
Well, if I was going to prison, that's what I would want to do. Just say it. Right?
Yeah.
It's so damn funny about my mother. When she got arrested for DUI, she got thrown in the drunk tank where there was another man.
Well, I've been in jails where you're right there in the area with both sexes.
Ain't no telling what my mother did because she was a whore anyway.
I didn't know your mom.
Oh.
I didn't know that till mother and daddy got a divorce back then.
Well, that's crazy. There's a lot of strange things that happen in people's lives, and people are fucking nuts in this world.
Hmm.
You think you know crazy, but you probably don't even know how weird it really is. Because yeah, it's pretty shit.
Well, I think it's pretty hard to get away from the crazies.
Yeah, because we're all crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some are crazier than others.
Well,
I went to school with a guy. I seen him, I don't know, quite a few years later. And he told me he got out of jail for he felt like egging a cop car. And he thought it would be really fun if he waited till he got inside the cop car to egg
yeah, those are always good times.
it. Yeah, he got a little bit of time out of that.
Boy, Canada just fucking nailed the shit out of that thing. I think they took the game in curling. That's what it is, curling. What did I call it earlier? Fuck, something stupid. That's a hell of a last throw. Slide, whatever they do. Curl.
Mm.
You ever watch curling?
Ever watch what?
Curling.
Oh yeah, yeah. I like to watch women's curling.
Yeah, there's a girl from the United States. She's like 22. I think she got 2 medals this year. I think one was the gold on the mitt. Yeah. I don't know what her percentage on shots were, but she was on it.
Yeah. Oh, up here they will freaking drive 500 miles for games. Easy. Just in the wintertime going around the province. not even counting the big games.
For curling?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
They've got
I was thinking I'd like to get my family and friends into it. If there's a place where you can rent and stuff and we'll try it, it looks fun to me, especially if you're playing with your friends and shit.
yeah, yeah. Uh Here they used to rent out the ice on I think it was Tuesday or Thursday afternoons. And we rented it one time and we had a good time. I was a skip because I knew what this meant. I knew how to move the broom.
Right.
Nobody else knew how to do that, so I got to be the skip. It was fun. The first time I did it, I played with, I can't remember who in the hell it was. But fuck me, I threw the rock so fucking hard they'd hit the backboard and bounce out to the center line.
Yeah, slow down, Tiger, huh?
Well, one guy come up and he said, how about trying to stop the rock halfway down the ice and it should stop right where you want it to. And then I started doing that and it worked.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's a psyche to it, and I mean, there's the way where it's supposed to be done, but everybody has their own niche,
Yeah.
and you got to learn too. I mean, you don't come out being a pro.
But it's hard sometimes just trying to keep your fucking feet from getting all locked up when
Oh, I'll bet.
you're sweeping and stuff.
Yeah, it looks a lot funner than shuffleboard.
Yeah. But I used to like playing shuffleboard too.
A good exercise.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I play in the one on the hands, the little small ones. I don't like the one on the ground as much.
Oh, I've never played on the ground. It's just the one on the boards.
Well, maybe the one on the ground's not called shuffleboard. I thought it was like in a triangle or something. I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, yeah. You push pucks down with a hoop stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those on videos.
3 o'clock.
But bocce balls are nice if you want something to do in the summertime.
The what is?
Bocce balls,
What's that?
you get a white ball, and you have two teams, and you throw the white ball out, and then you take turns trying to get your balls closest to the white ball.
Oh, on the lawn and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, with those big balls. Okay, yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. Well, is pickleball a rage up there? I see a lot of
Oh,
people doing pickleball in the last. I don't know if it's still. I don't know because of COVID it was went down, but I know pickleball is getting popular.
I don't even know
Something
what
like
it is.
little tennis. I don't know. It's a shorter thing than a tennis net or something, and I don't know what the ball's made out of or whatever, but
Yeah. No, I never seen that. Of course, I'm pretty much stuck in here for the last 11 years. I
I'll
don't,
tell you what. Dude, I read into this music that came up on getting on YouTube and shit. It's those shuffle dances. Have you ever seen that?
yeah. Uh,
That's pretty cool. Dan, I like watching it. It's cool how they can move like that.
yeah.
And of course, they always do it like Elvis and ELO and shit. So that's always good too.
Yeah. Did you not get the link from me the other day when I put that out for Shuffle Dances?
Was I on panel?
I can't remember. But I was playing. I've been playing them for the last week. Every once in a while.
The videos?
Oh, yeah, I played Elvis. Like, I don't show the videos, I just play the music. And I get to watch the girls.
Yeah. See, I don't even know how. I thought I figured it out the other day. I don't think I can chat while I'm on my phone when I'm on panel.
I don't think you can either. Two phones.
Two phones. Fuck, I don't even want one.
Or,
So I can
yeah,
watch it on TV, I guess, and chat, but it'd probably be different behind or something, right?
yes.
Chat would probably be behind. I don't know. One of them would be ahead.
Yep, yep.
I'm thinking my phone would probably be ahead of the TV. Then I don't know.
Yeah, it would if you're running the main show off your phone and just using the chat. You think the chat it'll be because it's behind even on here.
So I'd
Uh,
have to listen to it on my TV and chat on my phone, right?
yeah, yeah. Or of course now that you're going to be working so hard, you won't have time anymore to be on.
Gee, I hope this works out for me good. You know, I'm going in not being able to walk for years and won't have to be doing a lot of walking. But you know, I
You'll be doing a
I
lot of
think
time on your feet.
well, I know the people. I think they'll let me take an hour longer, hour and a half longer than it'll take some of the younger guys. But then I drive better than they do. I'm more responsible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I heard a 21-year-old last year, an 18-year-old. I can't remember. Yeah, he'd do like 7-point turns just to back into the dock and shit. He shouldn't have been driving that truck.
No. Hell, I
But then you
turned.
know,
Go ahead.
I've got a lot of. I mean, I could do just about anything now that my legs are fixed. That I'm, you know, I could go do some side jobs in the summer doing some concrete. You know, on a
Yeah,
$300 minimum. If they want like a 10 by 10 pad poured for a 10 by 12 pad for a shed.
yeah,
Hell, you guys buy all the material and the cement. My labor, $300. I'll do it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But I'm not buying the material and shit. I'll come set it up, get ready to pour it, finish it. But you know, you
Yeah,
got to be careful when you do that kind of shit. You want them to pay for materials. Then if they screw you, it's just your labor that you got screwed on. You know,
yeah, yeah.
because that construction world, man, I've seen went and done concrete for people where they paid people to pour shit. They said they poured it, covered it, you know, in the wintertime and shit, and said don't open that for 2 weeks. And they pull it up after 2 weeks, and there's nothing but dirt under there still.
Where to go?
They never poured the cement.
Son
They just took the money and ran.
of a bitch.
Well, they took the time to cover it with cement blankets, you know, and
Yeah, yeah.
got their money and said they did it and covered it, and they can't open it for 2 weeks and got paid. But Hell no. I'm opening it and looking at it. I mean, it's not going to kill it to look and see if what's there. But
Yeah.
people are stupid, you know. They hire people that even no reputation.
Well, it's easy around here. If you want to find best concrete guys, you just go and ask at the plant. You
Yeah.
go
Well, the
here.
drivers know. They know the best ones.
Yeah. Well, even some of the owners will tell you too, because they give you a recommendation and maybe you'll give them the contract for. See, up here,
Yeah.
nobody very rarely ever mixes their own cement.
I'll tell you
Uh,
what.
everything is
If
trucked.
you're doing a dry batch and adding water on the way there and shit, that's the best cement there is.
Oh yeah.
It's pre-engineered. They load it in already wet, and it sucks. It's not even cement powder.
Yeah.
What is that?
Speaking
You mentioned
about
Roman
concrete,
stuff. Is he trying to talk?
Yep.
Yeah.
about concrete, that I learned one of my uncle's lesson that when we dug a hole and he was gonna put cement in it for a pole, that I said you need to put rocks in there, and he said I don't have to. That I've got enough. Too bad right there. He didn't have enough.
Well, you know, they used to put big rocks in the cement. They usually about 3/4 inch,
Right.
or smaller now.
Well, they use a combination of three. What is it? I think there might be some 3/4 in it, or maybe only 1/2 inch. Yeah, probably more like 1/2 inch here. Those the biggest rocks they put in. But after you get it poured, if you need to raise it up, you go look for big stones to push it down, raise your concrete
Oh
up.
yeah, if you've got room to put something in there to bring it up to where you need it, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, how to do that? Because
As
short
long as
order.
it's not too close to the surface.
Yeah, yeah,
And the thing about that is, those big rocks is why they don't do that anymore, because it'll crack where that thing is, guaranteed. When
yeah,
it takes a big space like that, it'll crack there.
yeah.
Like when you put marks in the cement, you know, control joints where you want it to crack, and you have
Yeah.
these radiuses. Always take it off the pitch of the radius, because that's usually where it's going to crack off. Or a corner, outside corner edge, it'll crack off that too. Anywho, yeah, God, I miss doing concrete. Haven't done concrete in 12 years since I couldn't walk and shit. I got a lot of, I mean, it pisses me off kind of, Myron, that my doctor didn't know what was going on, and that lost a lot of years of my life because of that dumb bitch.
Well, I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different doctors and 5 or 6 different surgeons, general and fucking throat, nose, and chest specialist or some fucking thing like that. He was an idiot. Man, none of them fucking could help me, but you go down to a chiropractor, and he told me exactly what I had. And then when I talked to the last uh, surgeon, I said, "Do I have costochondritis?" And he said, "Yes, but it shouldn't hurt that bad." Well, nobody told me about costochondritis until I was told by the chiropractor, and I had asked to find out about it.
Right. And the chiropractor's not even a doctor, and he knew.
No, but he's a fucking healer. He's better than a doctor. The guy fucking treated me for nothing for a year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
and
was
I've got
what was he treating you for?
the pain.
Just for pain. So you basically getting a kickback from the pharmaceutical company.
What pharmaceutical?
Well, because if he's treating you for pain,
I,
you're
I
talking about
didn't
the
get.
doctor before the chiropractor, right?
The chiropractor does not hand out any pills.
Okay, so you're talking about the chiropractor.
Yeah, the chiropractor. He was treating me for pain using acupuncture and electricity, and it worked to a point. It lessened the pain for quite a while, and then afterwards it was just I
It just kept coming back.
yeah, just from
Yeah,
using it. Yeah.
yeah. That's I don't go to chiropractors.
Well, he did as good as he could, uh, and he took away a lot of pain. He did take away a lot of pain, and at least he told me what was the matter with me.
Have you tried acupuncture?
Yeah, he was doing the acupuncture on me
Okay.
with electricity because he's not only a bone crusher, he's Chinese sort of healer too. And he let me play with the power bar fucking thing when I got the
How much you could take, handle?
Hey?
How much you could handle? He let
Well,
you do it?
not how much, but he'd just stick the needles in, hook them all up, and then he'd try different wavelengths because it would be just fast little flutterers.
Right.
And then the next time uh, it would be a big whoosh. I fucking had my belly jumping so bad that fucking needles were pulling out.
Was it like all your muscles were constricted at one time, or what was that
Well,
like? What did it make you when he pushed it in? What did you feel?
well, you don't really feel too much outside of everything's moving because there's not much for well, I guess it is right at skin level too, so I guess it don't matter. Uh, but yeah, it the actual thing itself did not hurt, uh, and after doing that, I would hurt extra bad for a day, day and a half, and then the pain would recede to less than it was before I went in there. And it worked every way. I go in there, put the fucking thing on, and take it off, hurt for a day and a half, and then the pain would be way less. It worked fucking better than morphine and fentanyl
Wow.
that I was given.
Well, I mean, it makes you know. I believe in that shit. I just me. I'm all fucked up, and I don't want a chiropractor touching me because I'll be fucked up for a while trying to get off. You know,
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. Actually, I have no idea what I'm talking about.
I would say if you're in this town, you could go to my chiropractor. You tell them all what's the matter with you. And
Well,
then
instead of chiropractor, I've been thinking about doing the needles.
yeah. But see, he's also the needle specialist too. So when you go to him,
Well, yeah. Well, I'd rather try to go the needle for. I don't know why. It just seems.
well, like I say, it helped. It helped a lot, take the pain away. And he can even set you up on a computer, and it's basically realigning your chakras somehow. There's
Getting you
yeah,
balanced out, so you're in balance, basically,
yeah,
all lined up.
yeah. I don't know how it fucking worked, but he said my something was not very good, so he adjusted everything somehow, and a week or two later, I was back to being on the right path again. It was pretty interesting, even just to go through it. Pigs. No, I'd say go try it. Hell.
Because I usually just when I'm in pain where I need to get, I'll go sit in like the lazy boy and just close my eyes, and that's how I've done it for years. Just close my eyes and just go somewhere else.
Yeah. Wish I could do that.
I guess it's a form of meditation. It's just what I did and
Yeah.
do, I guess. And, it works enough to where it's tolerable, I guess. Whatever works for you, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Midnight. Did you fall asleep?
Yes, sir. No,
You want me to sing?
I was listening to y'all.
Good. Well, you two talk amongst yourselves while I make some tea.
Dang, I hate coughing. That's what I do. A lot of times, mute and cough and come back. Mm-mm-mm. You must dropped out.
Cool. Oh. Okay, midnight.
I have no idea. He dropped out.
Oh, I was going to ask you what you said to get him to take off like that. Maybe his phone was run out of charge or something.
No doubt. Let me look at mine. I still got a lot.
Hmm.
Earlier, like before I came over, did anybody else like come up?
No, not too many people have come up.
Mm. I don't know, like whose panel web chat that I was on last night that it was late that they was fixing to switch over to another one.
Huh.
One of them asked, "Was I going over there?" And when they mentioned the name, I said, "I don't think I've got that person. I don't know that one." So so they put the name there. Me looked it up. Said, "Nope, I ain't no subscriber." So I'd never been to that channel. So I went there and I put there wasn't even much going on that so poof, left.
Fucking cunts. The fucking police are smashing the windows out of all the trucks and grabbing the people and dragging them out, separating the kids from the adults.
Are they letting them go yet?
No, they're pulling them out and taking the kids away from the adults. Fucking downright tyranny. What you got going in the background?
That's the fan blowing. That right there got on Joe Cool's nerve. That he named it right offhand, that saying that I know that noise is coming from midnight. And well, that's just a fan.
No damn body else don't pay damn for your brain.
Oh, you hear somebody?
Fucking pigs. They have snipers on the rooftop to shoot fucking peaceful people. Well, I think I'm gonna call this a show there at midnight. I'm gonna go over to Epics, watch some more of the Canadian stuff. Thank you very much for coming up, though.
Okay, brother. You're welcome.
Catch you again. Come up anytime.
Okay.
See you later. Oh. don't know what I want to leave outside.